Let me show you something. What do you expect? Just what do you expect? What do you... Let me show you something.
What? Owes an auction? All right. What's your address?
Hello, Mr. Smith. Did you release the second bond issue in December? Yeah. All right. Your cat did what, Mrs. Harris? Really? All right. Okay.
Listen, Mark, some crazy stunt man is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story.
Hold it, Jack.
take off from an automobile on a dirt road. Can he make it? Well, be a good picture either way.
Every available development of science and engineering has been utilized to get the story to the reader in the shortest possible time. And now, the latest miracle of news gathering, sending pictures by wire.
Oh wait, I wasn't going to go for the full 10 minutes because of all of it. Sickly, hi, Whisper. Why are you all here? What, and why are you still being nice? I told you before that it's been weird that so many people have been. Thanks for the check-in. I think. Right. First of all, Rue, sorry that the third redeem that you got in right before I started my bot. So I kind of got missed. The voice didn't go off. You sit. Oh, shoot. I also. Well, streaming might be a strong word for what I'm doing because I'm currently. I did not realize this is. Just straight up the I will never skip a cutscene. Because that went from oh wait, I can pause. That went from oh, I've done this before too. Oh my god, he is in my face.
Zany75 is first in the stream.
Hang on. 1 second. I had to drop into a VC to yell at people. Also, wait, did it actually go off? Because the bot said correctly that Zany was second, which I don't know. I don't know how that worked, and I literally built the damn thing. Also, this game is so much easier now that I've turned down the difficulty. Like, sure, I died right off the bat, but the thing that I found out, pop and pop, have fun, hell yeah. Thing that I found out is I had this on hard, and the thing that was killing me is enemy attack frequency, which is all. All right, so that. Like, on one hand, gives more fragments. On the other hand, doesn't those fragments don't actually do anything, but just everyone attacking so much quicker than I was able to do anything with it. Like, just 1.5. I should probably like actually play the cutscene for this, because this is like first stream back. But yeah, no, the fact that things are coming out now at a react. Wait, I parried that? No. But like last stream of this, I could not deal with. All right, well, that. Like, I was having trouble dealing with things because things would come out so fast that I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to react to this. Like, getting him down to this tough, or this little health was a problem. And now I also think that all of his attacks have become easier to deal with. So what I'm trying to say is that the adaptive difficulty that I straight up forgot I had set, like I'll be honest, I was raging pretty hard at the last boss. I'm like, how are you supposed to do this? Why is this so hard? Yeah, of course it's hard. I forgot that I had set it explicitly to be a challenge. God, this is... I've forgotten what I'm trying to say is I forgot the one point of advice that I had always said, or that I've always tried to remember, which is whenever you're setting... Oh man, I even have more iframes. Whenever you're streaming something on, or any sort of game, always do it a difficulty lower than you're comfortable with, right? Because I've seen like people call it streamer debuff, but legitimately, so I am so panicked right now because he is so low. Come on, come on, get him! God damn, that was so much easier. Time to end this. Lilac, stand back. Something isn't right. Can't be. What are you doing here? You know me? Who are you? Yeah, my limit. Need to replace. So this is it. Oh shit, he's just gone. Don't know nothing. There is a little bit of Souls-like of I don't know nothing about anything and I ain't telling nothing about no one in this game. Because the main way that you get story is from going to or like beating bosses, purifying them of the blight that's driving them crazy, and getting some of their memories and watching it through their eyes. So there's a little bit of tell, a lot of show, and a lot of theorizing. But one difference between this game and Ender Lilies is that Ender Lilies, there's like no dialogue. Bosses were able to say a word or two. Oh, I was just saying oh, you... Mood. Same. But you also came across something that's like a big thing because Souls-likes is... Well then, hell yeah. Because I have a theory. For every mainline Dark Souls game, Bloodborne, I think it's explicitly canon in Bloodborne, because your character goes there for a special medical procedure and then wakes up in the middle of it and gets told, don't think about it too hard, just go kill some beast, it's good for you. Actual line in the game. And Elden Ring too, that none of the mainline FromSoft protagonists have any idea what the hell they're doing, what the hell's going on, or why they're there. Dude, my day has been one oh god, that is a mood. I'm glad that it's over, and also I did realize that I forgot to welcome in everyone, but I appreciate everyone showing up here and hope that your day was survivable. I'm glad that you did. But yeah, I'm glad that you're able to get past it all, and oh, not over yet. Right, I do remember that you had car problems, neighbor's dog that it imprinted on you wasn't doing well, and other things like, god, now that I stop to think about it, so, oh, and 23 price points for a convention tomorrow. That does not sound fun. I'm gonna be honest, if you have nothing else to do, or if you have the ability to, my question for you is, why are you still upright and awake? Like, this is the type of day that you've had that you are justified of just finding the first horizontal comfy spot and falling on it. Because, god damn. Oh shit, we got the limit break. I've got all. Oh, right. We do all get 4 limit breaks. Work until 12 a.m. Ah. That is rough. Like, the worst that I've ever had it for work days was back in college. On senior year, I remember for the first half of it, I was working 2 part-time jobs, plus course load, plus project work, that I basically I got up at 8. No, I got up at no, it was 8. And then worked until 8 p.m. And at that point, I'm like, no, I need 2 hours. I refuse to do any work until after 8 p.m. because I need 2 hours to just not be of it. Ooh. At least you're used to it. Like, the moment that once you're used to that schedule and get into the groove of it, then it is a little hard. It's hard to get out of it because you do get used to it. Like, there is part of, resistance work that I remember is working my starter job that was a lot of walking around. First couple of weeks, rough. After I got over that, it was fine. Should probably pay attention to the story. You're safe. Tuners in the Central Stratum, that mutant again. All the survivors in the Central Stratum. If only we'd arrived sooner. Just can't believe it. Homunculus was meant to protect the head of the house has turned it into one of the worst mutants. I don't want to see anyone else die. We have to stop Gilroy. I hear you, but that's easier said than done. Look, we're here to help. That's why we brought this restoration device. With it, we can repair arcane instruments and amulets. You'll need an attuner to decipher the runes, after all. Thank you. Also, after Gordon was found out the Grand Lift was working again, he said he'd get a craftery set up here as well. I'm going back to the lower Stratum for now. Come see me sometimes. Chief of Tuner mentioned he was going back to the lower Stratum. Maybe he still had business down in the crystalline realm? Backtracking. Would do better on an AM ship, but still get up somewhere between 6 and 7:30. Oh. Alright, what can we do here? It's in water. That might be nice. This I want on now, permanently, now that we have... That one's an important one. More scraps from it, absorbing stuff. Oh, hey. Grand Lift Restorer is able to reach the boss and set up shop here. Or may not be as skilled as the boss, will do everything to be of service. Love that for you, Homunculi. Alright. And we have no materials because literally this entire area was an area behind there that we couldn't progress through because of a magic barrier and the boss. And now they're telling us, nope, go back down again. Oh right, bosses. Man, I love all these sad robots. Also, the music here is great. I'm trying to think, did I, do something or, mess with my audio settings? I'm like, no, that's on the Elgato, which isn't on, or it shouldn't be on. Let's see. Going to keep that on. I'll remove that for now. Eye of the Beast, Eye of the Homunculus, Blighted Dice. We are in... You know, we have loadout slots. We have technology. We can just make this and keep this as our wandering around exploration gear. So I don't think I need break damage for anything that isn't a mod or a boss. Yeah, and then yeah, exactly, it's fine. Yeah, that's something that I have noticed for myself, that it's so annoying and I hate it but I can't sleep in anymore. I'm strong. I could have done something. Sorcerer's Academy is closed. Can do is endure. Caution, be wary, mutants. No irregularities detected. Hey, dude. Friends, none of them made it. Here I am, still among survivor's guilt. That's rough, buddy. Alright. Thing? Hey. Man who ran the Steel District, the clan Citrus still alive? Taught you have the arena tower to build to watch Homunculi fight each other. What kind of person does that? Things that the way they are, I thought he might be among the dead. Well, the wicked always survive. Oof, mood. Like, it's so annoying. I'm so used to waking up like around 7:30 for work that I can't sleep in no matter how much I can. I just wake up tired. Ugh. Thank you for fixing the grand lift. Can't believe I can go home now. Chased a homunculus way too, didn't you? You aren't even that much older than me. Here, take this. My sister and I made it with whatever we could get our hands on. It's meant for House Milius, but you can have it. Thanks, kid. Oh, that's cute. I'd change that. Wow, are you sure I can have this? It's amazing. It's mostly her, but I helped too. I found the materials. Watching the house until Mom and Dad come back. Hope they'll be back soon. Oof. Nobody tell them. Yep. Alright, what? It's probably just the exit. That's usually what makes it. I don't know. Weird, that means there's actually legitimately something here. Wild. Anyway. No, it's not equipment. It's like an extra. Oh, it can be purple. I actually like the red ones. The most annoying thing that I thought, I think it's more annoying in other people that it's like, I don't usually go for the alternate colors. Like, I would be fine in this one. I swapped over to this one because I'm like, the bright colors don't really do it, but I like the red. The red makes me happy. And so I'll just enemy things. Can I just, nope. Insufficient fragments. Motley. Oh, right. I forgot that we have this little spider dude. This tiny little spider friend. That's also the rightful heir to the throne's brain stuffed inside a robot. And also, Yolvin. I still absolutely love and will keep on going on about this, that the fact that they give us character designs and ideas of it's just so cute. I don't know if it's just that the way they had the sheet set up, like, I really hope that one of these is the full, is like the full sheet, because I'm not sure if for this one, this dude in the white over here is just a character that appears in cutscenes that relate to the Shackled Beast, this whole ass dude, or like for what? Man. Or for Leto's character sheet, if this was Leto's beta design, or just, hey, we need someone in there. Yes, actually, it turns out this game is so much easier when you're not playing at hard difficulties and not forcing the enemy attack frequency to the sky. I got second try after a stream of futility. Now we're just obsessing over the character design stuff. Ooh. Okay. There's a bias, but I like that rib cage. Huh? Oh, wait, there's a little... Okay, so I have a long-standing theory that seems to have been disproven that Lilac is a robot. The fact that this is on her character design sheet of both a pod that I think is the one she was found in, unless this is an elevator, along with a, oh, here's a skeleton with a bunch of homunculi parts. And also, here's the pod that was in the cutscene of when people found Lilac as a little baby. Doesn't do anything. Also, I will just say that this one specific Lido design work thing of just sad robot kid, I love it so much. I just want to get more characters so I can get more of the artwork. Where the hell am I going? We're back to the whole completely lost and no idea. Oh. Why is that an extremely logical design? That back garden just connects to the Sorcerer's Academy. Like, full up. Yeah, there's just a door here. Huh. Also, we got it for all the pain that was that boss fight. We did get this sweet red coat, so yeah. Seed right for Central Stram Steel District. Oh. Alright. I like the steward bots. Welcome. Oh, wait, this isn't an academy. This is a train station. Welcome to Central Stram Station. Please note, certain lines are currently off limits. Enter Steel Districts to the right. Proceed left for Sorcerer's Academy. Transit system? Just a sheer surprise that anything in this fucking town works. Spirit Sorcerer's Academy is attacked as well. Took refuge here. Ooh, a thing. Yeah, the thing is that I forgot. I mentioned this earlier, but I forgot that I turned up the difficulty because I was being cocky. And I didn't turn it down. I forgot I put it on there. So that's why all my range was there. This thing sure moves fast. Guess it's useful if you need to move a lot of people or goods. Remember it being used to move rations, arcane instruments produced at the factory. Whoa, this is amazing. Such innocence. However, this is no different from the lift. So you say, aren't you even a little scared? We're almost there. Nola is totally the mother for this group of idiots. The dad gets pushed between like several of the other older homunculi, but I love how much Lilac and Lido are just, they got sibling energy. Absolutely traumatized, horrific sibling energy. Always feels odd the homunculus is put in charge. Are you good? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know. Lido, get him. Right. I also have to remember to do break damage because they wanted to add yet another crafting mechanic to this, a new material that is primarily gotten from ramming them. Or I suppose like you can just deal regular break damage. I don't know. I wasn't actually paying attention to... Oh god, what in the hell? Oh, and there's another. I see the lever puzzle here. Oh man. Well, what did I expect? It is Sorcerer's Academy. For it to make sense? Hey, dude. Lilac, you know me? That's what I'm saying, girl. I know you. That uniform is from Miss Lustrich. Miss Lustrich Academy's finest vacuuming students. Beware. Can you take us to her? So, Lustrich, error, caution, dangerous, priority, rescue, occupied. Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. I think I understand the... Goddamn. I think I understand the concept art now and what happened. Because we woke up in a pod at the beginning of a game without any memory. And I think I know why we were in the pod to begin with. Oh shoot, there's not floor there. There's floor ain't there. Ow. Is this better? Worse? Better. And I think that pod, you know, it makes perfect sense that for tiered city design of lower levels, mid levels, like Final Fantasy VII Midgar level shit, that you get buildings that have escape pods, because that's just what makes more sense for the level design. Aha! Oh man, I gotta make it. Oh wait. I suppose that's technically the wrong one, unless you want to get into this room, which I do want to get into this room. Oh, you are not friendly. Get out of there. What? Oh, why does this game love teleporter mazes? This is not helping the rolling headache I've had all day. All right, so those just go to each other. You know what? I'm just throwing myself out a window. That's the easiest way to proceed. Wait, we're back here. I don't want to be back here. Did I want to be back here? Huh. Well, at the very least, they give us the absolute delight to smash all their fancy shit in revenge. Ooh. Reduce damage taken from items by 25% when inflicted with... Oh. So is that whenever you're hit by a status effect, it's lesser? Wouldn't be bad, because I'm kind of bad at dodging them. Toy imbued with protective magic is often seen in the company of one of the Academy's students, but its owner's whereabouts are unknown. Alright, this was either my bet is that this was not necessarily Lilac's room, but up here's the entire suite. Oh right, that's the wrong. No wait, that's the right one. The suite of what's her face. I've already forgotten her name. That also took care of Lilac. Oh wait. God, the fact that they give you the wall climb so early is a little bit wild, simply because I'm not used to having it that early. Academy houses sorcery tower for research, a garden, and dormitories. Complex tailored to sorcerers. Understandable. I just remembered I saw something, so I'm going to throw myself off the building. I'm going to throw myself off the building. There we go. Oh. Reality is a little bit of optional here, isn't it? There's just... You know, you can tell... Honest opinion, you can tell how good a setting is by how much shit's just floating in the air. And despite what you might think, it's inversely proportional to how explained the floating shit is. Like, if they do a really solid job and explain exactly how and why it's hoisted up in the air and staying up there, then that's not a good... That ain't a good setting. Because the point of having random shit floating up there is that this is a world where random shit floats up there, and it's sufficiently not a priority to explain or surprising to the point where shit can just be floating up there and nobody is particularly shocked about it. Oh. Liza. What's wrong? Homunculi at the Academy have turned mutant. We've lost a great many students. No, if only we could have... saved as many as I could and brought them here. However, there remain 6 students further ahead I have not been able to reach. There's word that Professor Liza, one of our faculty, saved one, but she has yet to report. Please be careful. Please let them know it's safe here. They can reach me, Isabel. Please be careful. Professor Liza has not been heard of since the rescue attempt. Area boss. Alright, gonna rest here because yes. Alright, what did I get? Alright, the bloodstained stuffed toy. Think I'm good with this. I also don't think that... Okay. It annoys me that... Oh, right, that's... Oh, no, that's...
Botanical
Hey,
_ chaos is second in the stream. The coveted third is still out there.
Wait, I think you've also... That's technically third because someone got it before I was able to get the bot on, so it's off by 1. So if you can't redeem it anymore, then you're third. Actually, wait. I can try to redeem it. Yes, you got third. Congratulations. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. 2 streams are... Hell yeah, you got timing. An institution dedicated to nurturing sorcerers. Welcome all potential for magic. I can't tell if this abandoned wrecked school with random floating shit all around is good school, evil school, morally neutral school. It's certainly a school. But yes, I applaud your ability to get the timing down. God damn it. Stressed, tired, burnt out, doing good right now. Yeah, that's a mood. That is a mood of... That's definitely a mood. I have like a week, a little under a week off because it's that time of year where I either have to take my vacation time or lose it. Personally, I think it should just be saved up until the point where it's like, oh no, I'm taking an entire month off and you have to pay me for it. Get bent. Because that would be good. I think that's just good for people. Is it good for companies? No. But I don't actually care about that because despite what companies try to make you think, they're not people and do not have to be... You do not have to deal with them as such. Have too much to do tomorrow, but I'll done with it. Oh, within a week, that's gonna feel good. I hope you don't die until after it's done. Oh, hey, roof student. Goodness, faculty still conducting rescues? You can save yourself at any time. And also, it's like, there was like 3 things between you and the door, but that's it. So mood, why can't I take a whole month off? Heck, why not 3? Yeah, pull a sabbatical. Like, why? There is no good reason why we shouldn't be able to. And honestly, that's just a skill issue. Should do better. And like, here, exactly. And like, it's in one of those things that if you look at the statistics, burnout for the sake of profit doesn't really work. Warning, no running in hallways. Unruly behavior will be reported. Well, they said nothing about riding my giant mutant robot dog in the hallways, so get bent. Back when I worked retail, I'd get so much grief for acts. Right? And like, and I'm pretty lucky in the fact that for my office job that they're chill about me taking time off. Like, there's a couple times where I'm like, hey, I completely forgot that I had a thing tomorrow that I need time off for. Sorry. Like, nah, you're good. Wait, can I get that? Or no, we're down here now. That's what we're doing. Ugh. But it's like one of those things that every time they do a study that you can drop to a 32 hour week, and what they've found is it doesn't actually impact anything. If anything, it makes people more productive. Just have some people do show up on Monday through Wednesday, and some people show up Tuesday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday. Ugh. There's probably a way up there, but oh god, you can get a giant fork if you actually remember to use the limit break. Like, it works great. Don't spend... Yeah, exactly. Which is what 100% so many people do. Especially because with the way I feel that burnout works is that it's very much cumulative. Like, you start with a little bit and stress becomes easier to succumb to, and then it gets until you have an inevitable breakdown, it just keeps on getting worse until it's unavoidable. And the way that most people cope, because of how they kind of have to, is what? How did I get there? I mean, I guess I'm here now and we're doing this, but how is that they just slack off. They don't work, not because they don't want to, but because they physically can't. Like, there's been days where I've spent like an hour or more looking blankly at a screen pretending to work just because, like, I can't make my eyes focus. This ain't gonna work. I'm not going to get anything useful done. If we were being honest, I could just go home instead of forced to look productive, but nope. I don't know. It's so stupid. It's one of those things that I'm sure there's arguments for and against it of cases where it won't work, but it's also one of those things that I feel like has been researched over and over again, and after a point, it's pretty obvious that people are doing it because they don't want to admit that, because they're trying to be like, all right, it worked the last 3 times, but we don't want to change, and this time for sure, we'll get something that confirms what we want. Oh god, poor librarian bot. They're never coming back. They weren't coming back before, and they're not coming back now. Those kids, those students who borrowed those books are doing the most classic thing, where they're taking advantage of an end of the world apocalyptic scenario simply to steal library books, which I totally do. You kidding me? All right, so that's all we got there. Any change is slow unless it's backed by some sort of threat. Yep. Which would be nice. Would be nice to have some reason for them to change quickly. It's especially annoying because, like, Pandemic proved they could do a lot of things. They could do a lot that was very nice for workers. Like, there is no reason for me to actually be in the office. I've joked on various levels of seriousness that I could just leave at lunch or not show up and work from home, and nobody would notice. Nobody would be able to tell. Like, my work output would be the same or greater because I don't have to deal with sitting in a room with high foot traffic with people behind me who overhearing random conversations that's like, I'm not sure I should be hearing this, but here we are. And be fine. I could just zone out on my couch and code. Thank you, Panda. Right? It'd be so much better if that was still common, because the couple places I've worked have been very much against it, whereas it's like, oh, if I want to do it because it's more convenient for me, because for a while I wanted to just work from home Tuesdays and Thursdays because I stream on that day, but nobody is going to take, hey, can I work from home? What's the reason? It just works better for my schedule for my hobby as a valid reason, because they hate fun. So I try to say, like, hey, it's not really critical, it's just a little bit more convenient, and I'd like to be able to work from home. And they're like, nope, if it's not an emergency or something that prevents you from coming in, you gotta. I'm like, damn it. I should probably go back to a respite. I might die before I get the chance. Yep. Status effects are a little bit brutal. Why is this happening? That's one of life's biggest mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? Emergency is my legs stop working the moment I leave my house. God, I have been so tempted, and if it wasn't for the anxiety that I have meds for, I probably would start just giving bullshit excuses. You know, hang on. I just remembered I'm disabled. Like, actually, ADHD is categorized as a disability. I could probably just work from home with the reason being that they have to give accommodations, and unless they have a spare. It's so funny. I got curious and I looked up the list of, like, what is a person with ADHD entitled to for. Hey, Botanic. It's like my disability includes long-term memory issues and constant forgetfulness. It's a constant recurring cycle of forgetting because it's not important and I don't feel like I really deserve it, even though it is bad enough that I do need meds. Yeah. It's the greatest irony of ADHD that the best way to manage it, like, I've heard I've heard things from doctors and other sources of, yeah, the success rate of stimulant medication for ADHD is so high that any other solution or any other ailment, it would be seen as a freaking statistical anomaly. It's ridiculous how well it works. But it does mean that in order to actually get that benefit, I have to remember to take a pill at the same time every morning. And some days I'm like, all right, I'm either going to double my dose of medication because I just don't know, or I'm going to go through the day without, and I have no idea which one's which. It's wild. Get ADHD account. Every so often, I remember to actually pull up that list and look at it, and the sheer amount of stuff that has no context is always amazing to me. I appreciate it. But the other thing is that, all right, the list of accommodations that you can get is things like an office, if with the door, if available, or a quiet, non-open work environment. And it's just things I look at and I'm like, oh, in the current work culture, they're not going to give a relatively new hire an office or anything like that just because it's so weird. It's like you have to be very visibly showing it, and the hyperfixation does get me in trouble a bit because they see like, oh, you can completely block out everything and work, like do 3 hours of work in 1 hour, but then you just kind of sit there. See, we expect you to be like that in all points. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You get, it averages out, but I don't control it. Bet you're not. Well, I'm like just under a year. My metric of judging that is when my vacation rolls over, and it's rolling over next month. Which, record, because, yeah, long as I've gone without the company being so bad that layoffs happened. How did I get up here the first time? Oh, right, portal. The other thing is that I could either have a nice commute or a nicer working environment, because the place I work is 10 minutes away, but it's just a small office tacked on to. Oh, that was neat. And not at all where I need to be. Dang it. Am I missing some teleporters? No, I can get there from above. That needs another lever, which is probably behind there, which needs another teleporter, which is... yeah. But yeah. I might just ask about that, or... shit. Easier solution. Just get a doctor's note. I can just... man. If I could string more than 2 thoughts together at once, I would be unstoppable. And oh, that's how you get here. Because the problem is that a lot of things that would be absolutely huge and accommodating for ADHD, or really any disability. Thank you. Is that it's all things that also feel a little bit like, I suppose shameful is the right word for it, or like things that you shouldn't need, Because on one hand, it's very easy even for myself to construe, 2 days working from home, which wouldn't be a big thing, but would be kind of huge for, oh, well, this is the end of this run. I got set on fire again. Oh, no, we live this. Like that, it's just a perpetual feeling of this should be something that you can just deal with, right? Of like, well, most people don't need this, so why you need the accommodation. But then the other point is, you see, my brain doesn't work, and this will just be better for everyone involved in this. But then the thing is, with any disability that's like invisible or not easily seen, the problem is you have to perpetually convince people that it's an issue and not just you not wanting to do anything. Like, that is one of the most consistent both feelings and things I've heard about ADHD, is the constant fight of, no, I'm not lazy, I'm just built like this. Ooh. There'd be so much good status effect builds if I had any desire whatsoever to build for status effects. Tens, you're an alien. You need specialized tools in order to be able to blend in humanity. Yeah, that's also the mood. But less of the, yes, the tools will be given, and more of the vibe is, yes, I also can't let anyone notice that I'm grabbing tools. I don't know. Point is, there's a lot of stuff that gets internalized, and a lot of stuff that, like, the reason you don't say anything is because you have pattern recognition, and historically that doesn't go well. Galactic super spy. Yeah, maybe something there. All right. Thinking now the way to go is down. Ow! God, fireballs hurt. Hang on. Ah! Technochancer, thanks so much for the raid. Hang on, I am currently going through it. What are you playing? 7 Days to Die. Are you dead yet? Or you got a couple more? Oh, Ruth, did Ruth suggest you? Thanks so much for that. I hope that you had a good raid. For anyone new here, I'm going to pause this so I don't get jumped. Eldritch Horror Bread and Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, who found an old man blockbuster full of classic games and thought, I was going to eat the world, but this is a lot more fun. I'm going to hold off until they stop making good games. Normally, I possess this bread roll because it's quick, it's easy, it's cheap, and it breaks before anything else important. But I do multi-character streaming, so sometimes I possess other things, like this body, that for when I actually have to appear human for picking up games, which I call Corpse for obvious reasons. Hope you had a good stream, and yeah, tell me about it. Like, how'd it go? Anything fun happen? Also, if you have to raid and run, I also understand, because streaming is a whole lot of work, and I usually, after stream, completely zone out and usually eat something with a lot of cheese in it. Chance does. Wait. Oh! I was so confused for a minute because I got another friend with Chance in their name, and oh god, that's a lot of lasers. And for a moment I'm like, wait, that also describes her, but I didn't know you knew her. But then I'm like, oh right, I only read the first part, Technochancer's name, and missed the second. Right? That's just, oh, day 3. Nice. Waifu obligations. Now you're good. Now, that's exciting, especially for a game where it's like a lot of just trial and error of trying to figure it out. Like there's a bunch of games that I find really fun. Like, I really love roguelikes. I will admit that I'm not good at a majority of them. but I love fucking around, finding out, trying again better, and just that loop. Another chance, rare names catching wild. Hell yeah. You're taking a wild chance to find another one. Ooh, readings. Chronicles of Magnolias. She'll never forget the day the rain of death first fell from the skies. The blight brought ruinous devastation down upon the nations, turning all it touched into undying vehicles of madness. In its wake, homunculi were tasked with constructing the Imperium Parasol and the great barrier of origin magic that shields us erected. Only through the unification of House Magnolias' arcane engineering prowess and the origin magic was Fite realized. It's our proudest moment. Oh, interesting. So, I know this game is like distant future compared to Ender Lilies, but it also does feel like that there's a bit of history for, yeah, when everything was going to shit in the medieval setting period for Ender Lilies, we were doing great. So I played Ender. I'm enjoying Ender Magnolias. I had a little bit of an issue where I forgot that I had turned highly configurable difficulty way up, and the little bit extra attack frequency, which, yeah, they have settings for damage, health. Oh, that I wanted to read that. Dang it. We're just going to return to respite to show it off. But it's good. Like, they have a couple of things that I like of every single homunculus instead of spirits has highly configurable attacks. There's a bit clearer types, like Yolvin here has stuff on art that I have bound to R2 for guns. We got cooldown abilities, main stuff, and they also removed the need to have direct charges for each, so combat's a little more forgiving. And the story's good. I've been enjoying this. I really think that, oh yeah, also the difficulty, I had it up to hard, and that enemy attack frequency was rough. I put it down to easy, and I'm no longer raging at the game. But I definitely think that they took everything they learned from Lilies and highly improved on it for Magnolia. I'm excited to see what the rest is. They also added a dash button, so your fast travel companion is more in there, and also a big old pupper. Oh, hey, Minx. How's it going? Having a good night? Yes, shoot. I remembered why I went to the respite. Where's the... Wait, no, I didn't have to do that. It's in the dang pause menu, which also beautiful as always. There's a message that I didn't read. And there's ads. Be back after them. Oops, didn't mean to yell, but that's kind of the vibe.
Listen, Mark, some crazy stunt man is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story.
Hold it, Jack. Take off from an automobile on a dirt road. Can he make it? Well, be a good picture either way.
Eh, there we go. Wait, where'd that go? You would think of the fact that... Wait, how long have I been streaming? Not tonight, but like, in general. Because I've been doing this for a couple years now, and I still have no idea why things don't show up. I swear, the most common thing I say on this channel is, wait, why isn't the game there? Right, this is a note, before I get distracted by everything else, this is a note that I grabbed, accidentally skipped because I was panic button mashing, and didn't read. Kane Smith's musing. Among the Frost sorcerers, there were those that dreamed of new technologies and possibilities. These dreams led them to the door of House Magnolias. I was one of them. One could say I betrayed House Frost at the lowest point in its history. Frost and Magnolias, those two are said to have walked a common path once, but the ways of a sorcerer and the views of an arcane smith illustrate the difference between the two. Interesting. No matter how long you stream, things will... Oh yeah, for sure. Especially because, what we were talking about before the raid, ADHD is weird. There is... I'm not sure if that was like in the chat when you're streaming or when you raided in, but of one of my mods saying you remembered you're disabled again. Because yes. But yeah, I also remembered that there is that first of all, I shouldn't just brazenly charge through enemies to try to get scrap. I want to level up stuff that I use, but it's not worth it. But yeah, the to-do list is just both for suggestions and because I legitimately have to remind myself of stuff. And I haven't actually updated any of the streamer about stuff, aside from I think there was one bit with rules that got updated since I started. And since then, there has been several new lore stuff that needs to change, like how I'm labeled and marketed, because I have finally, which ones? I finally have a name for the Eldritch Horror that's possessing all this stuff, to call it a World Eater, because it makes sense. It is very descriptive. Oh, also, hi Minx. I forgot that you came in right before ads, and I hope that you're doing well. It's nice seeing you in. Hope they had a good day. And also, aside from the two models on screen, because the bread roll on my shoulder is just the same as the bread roll model but smaller, I got two new forms. I got Static that I need to get a model for. Got Ryan that I need to make, or figurine that I need to get a model for as well, and I need to make information about those accessible. I have Ever since I impulse bought the Adopt for Reen, I have been forgetting to update my pinned post on Blue Sky to say like, hey, we got 4, technically 5 forms. Along with a whole lot of other lore that would be nice to have, and oh my god, there's a bench here all along. It's nice. What was I talking about? Oh no, this ain't good. It amazes me sometimes how people call me a chill streamer, because most of the time I'm either laughing, yelling. Maybe I just need to improve my microphone setup. Maybe I'm coming in at like half as volume as that I am IRL. Anyway, trauma. Run. Can't myself. Oh, this is the professor. Yeah, this is a professor who was trying to find and save students. Alright, I'm curious. I know it's probably not going to be the case, but I was going to say, it would be interesting if her attacks deliberately never target like the space or area where that student is. This is just everything for
violence is never the answer.
Yes, we need more.
It's the solution.
Joe or more. Right. It's very good design on the game's part for the fact that they make the boss largely based off of what I find to be the most annoying enemy in the area. On one hand, on the other hand, it does mean that if I'm really struggling against the boss, I do have the option to just step back, fight some of the more annoying enemies, and try and actually learn how to fight them. And try to figure out the pattern. Like, I'm not running into this blind. But also the fact that I can... Lowering the difficulty was nice. It was getting a bit frustrated. Still students inside. 2 of them must help. It's no good. Core couldn't take it. Even after she turned mutant, Professor Eliza still tried to save us. But fear got the better of me. Ow! So sorry, Professor. You should be. Man. Eliza, you need to tell Professor Isabel. Well, I suppose that is a little bit like zombie apocalypse scenario, and a zombie is someone you knew wasn't quite gone, but also zombie. Alright, so that goes there. Man. Alright, it's bedtime. That's fine. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, and because my brain goes brr, I do not know how to take the fact that people will recommend me for the raids, and it is high. It's a huge honor, and thank you so much for coming by. Get good sleep. God. Man, alright, the Pokeball emotes remind me of the fact that I have those emotes is because I wanted to use them for a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge, because I don't feel like it's particularly smart to, or at least personally, that I don't want to like do a Nuzlocke, get wiped out very late, and then have to redo it all, because there's a certain point where I know what my brain's like. There will be a point where I'm like, no, I'm not going to be able to keep this up, and after failing, I won't actually complete the challenge. I'll just stop playing it rather than restart, and that feels like a huge buzzkill. So, back in the massive pile of everything, I used him as life counter. It went okay. I don't remember. Oh right, I did another randomizer Nuzlocke where it was ridiculous. There was so many legendaries just off the bat before I could before I could actually deal with that many legendaries that I got wiped pretty quick. Do I have enough space? No, I have to go in. Oh my god, that's amazing. I see the puzzle. I gotta run, charge, jump, and then punch through that. You know what? As much as I dislike teleporter mazes, good use of teleporters. Love that. All right, where are we now? Ooh, thing. Yeah, I almost swallowed the candy I grabbed. Ooh, NOLA stuff. That, I will say, another thing that I really like about this game is that the upgrades for your main, like, I guess primary weapon type spirit, or at the very least the spirit that you got at the start of the game, and is essentially what filled the same role in your party as NOLA did in this game. You did not get many chances to upgrade them, and I'm so glad that they let you get upgrades for NOLA much easier. So I think it wasn't until the end of the game that I had actually gotten I forget what it's called, like the Black Knight or the Umbral Knight or whatever, that I got him his max upgrades. And at that point I had moved on to using other spirits. Oh hey, you know, this isn't a bad place to wait out the apocalypse. To the plaza? Okay. Oh, we're going all the way down. Wait. Door is important. Especially because I have a feeling I know where this goes. Yep. Like, hey, did you accidentally smash that without thinking where you're going to end up? Yes. Oh. Wait, are those working? Hang on. That's not the right one. Huh? Weird. Not surprising, but also a bit strange. I desperately need to update the throwing system. Because it's getting a bit confused. Alright. Let's get that there and try the head slaps. Huh? Are any of the throwables working? Which ones are my throwables? You'd think I know what my own redeems are, but in my defense, weird. Oh, okay, I'm gonna refund you for that because that that didn't work. Oh, I think I know exactly what's going on with that. That Twitch recently had a change to their where is the I'm going to do that after stream because I don't actually know where it is on the menu. But yeah, Twitch recently updated their API, and for some reason, my homemade bot is working perfectly well. Ah, I see. But because I haven't updated it, the throwing system isn't. Eh? Oh, weird. Teleporter. Love that for us. Ow. Weird. There's something about these, but I don't know what they do. Oh, mitosis. That I can do for you. That I can definitely do for you. Another one. Let's make this bigger. Wow. That is a large loaf. Kind of like it. All right. There's something. Oh. Like, there's something with these, and it's just, no, you gotta just, hit it right. Ooh, 40. I see. Nope. Ah, dang it. Alright, how do I reset these? Oh, it just goes coast to coast. I see. Let's try it this way. Yeah, no, that's on me. I keep on... way up. What? I have no idea if this is the... Ooh, student life. Remember now, I used to go to the academy too. Oh, the fact that the tiny little spider is just on Lilac's arm for the conversations. Wasn't a bad student either. You studied magic? Not just magic. You also study arcane engineering to make arcane instruments. You make friends too, don't you? That sure sounds nice. That depends on the person. People always treated me differently because of who I was, the son of the Lord. No one ever approached me. You have us now, so cheer. I love the conversations with Lido, Lilac, and the spider, little spider dude, which I forgot what. Oh yes, enhance the scythe. I think it's less break damage, less speed, but a bigger AoE. Executor? God damn. Rising Fist. Okay, massive uppercut. Protector. Ooh, a shield or a heal. That'd be huge. Chain Tempest. Oh, wait. I don't remember if Lido's skill was in their boss fight. Chain Tempest definitely wasn't in the Shackled Beast boss fight. Yep, that was Yolvin's entire second phase of his boss fight. That fucking thing. I like this system. Thank you. Man, I should also watch that again. I haven't actually watched any of... I've watched up through a point of the... not remake, but the new series. Trigun, I forgot what it was because it's been a while since I watched it. It's good. There's just a lot of the pacing and mystery, I guess, of the original that I liked a bit better. Because, like, they buried the lead and did not reveal a lot in the classic series that was episode 1 or 2 for the new one. Yeah. All that being said, still good. I messed that up. I will riot if Millie is not in it in any way. We should get a second season. There's a lot left. God, yeah. That's the... I wish Classic got a second season. There was so much in that. Like, the first season of Classic Trigun was basically just the original manga, and then I forget what the is like Maxim or something that, or whatever the second, not really series, but second volume was. I like to imagine that MC in this game has a bread on them and it being controlled. Trigun the Maximum, more or less. Only seen the one that was on Adult Swim. That would have been Classic, which, yeah, Vash definitely wasn't on the reference sheet for when I made Corpse. Definitely isn't on the other reference sheet mood board that I've been working on. That series definitely hasn't had an irreplaceable mark on my psyche. The funny thing is that, man, I really need to do more lore short stories. I've been enjoying the couple ones that I've done. It's just a matter of time and the ever creeping feeling of, is this even good writing coming by? Because I don't quite know how to get up there. I feel like it's a jump puzzle. Go over here a bit. Just because there's a lot of fun, dumb lore stuff, especially if you've ever... back to Respite, I think that's a good one. Especially if you've ever gone through the lore channel. Oh, she's cute. Lilac? Thank goodness. Safe here. No one will... No one... Get away. Can't... Oh no. We're fighting Mom. My hand. I will. Yep, Luciark. Iron Witch. We're fighting our mother. This is never good. However, she is really cute. Sorry. Oh, we set her on fire. Wait, that's a heal drone. I am the only one allowed to heal. I don't have to beat the drones immediately, but I do have to... I have to remember that I have ultimates. Oh, yep. The biggest problem I have for this game is flubbing controls. Oh shit, this is a flower field boss fight. This ain't going good. Every time I've fought any enemy in a flower field in this game, it has always ended... Oh, okay, we had one heal left. It has always ended with a problem. Usually a rage quit, and I looked away for 1 second. I looked away for a singular second. All right. First things first. Oh, that would have been nice for roaming around. All right. Want that. Want that. Autonomous. Cooldowns and musts. That's not going to be a problem. She has a bunch of status effects, so we can put the ribbon on. The stuffed toy might not be bad either. There's one... Yep. Want that. Want to charge the gauge faster. Alright. Aerial damage might be nice. Just because she's... So my thought is, this is 10% when I don't have her knocked down, 10% when I do have her knocked down. 15% when she's staggered. I'll drop likelihood, keep that for 25 when staggered. Since the status effect, break damage. Alright, that's not a bad boss thing. I also slot that in. 50% skill, 25% excellence. 25%. I have no idea what I'm doing. 10% bread and 100% I don't remember how fractions work. The other thing is I want to stay close to try and parry her. Oh. Because that can give a bunch of burst damage. However... wow. This ain't the run. Hang on, what does... Axer! That was pretty good. You 20% blah blah, you get 5% something. I'm like, what makes me super strong? God, right? The most annoying thing for games is when it's like, hey, we give you very small incremental increments of everything. Oh, I was not paying attention. That was pretty good. When I'd play League, people would be like, yes, this percentage. I'm like, what's math? The funny thing is that I play a lot of Risk of Rain 2, which is like 100% that sort of... This thing gives you 5%... A plus 5% chance to do this, or like 10% crit on 25% chance to fire an arcing beam of electricity between enemies, and like somehow I know all that because I'm obsessed. But I am of the opinion that for most cases games should make all of their increments easier to oh man, completely missed her. Like, easier to see the thing. Like, I heard one person say that, yeah, no game should be above 25. Wow. Oh, no, this is to be expected. We're in the early phases of I'm still trying to... Let me check the map. I want to see if maybe I... Where's the map? So... Oh, the middle section. Like, where else do I have to explore there? The middle. That's... That area is full up. That one's not. Some more stuff here. And here. And definitely something over there, but I think I need a new ability. She probably gets Flight. But yeah, we're in the early stages of any of these boss fights. I give myself, like, the knowledge that I'm not going to get it first try. I doubt if it's a boss like this where it has high story relevance and isn't like just a local enemy, but more so, it's highly unlikely that I'm going to get it under like 5 tries. All right, let's see what you do. All right, guard. Good to know. All right. Yep, hit it. Yeah, I hear heal drone. Ow. Mother, please. Oh shit, we're below half health. That, nope, phase change. Music change too. All right, second tornado. Those are all coming out random. I should have tried to parry. Is there a blind spot? No, that's just getting a nice beam. All right, split. Oh, that was barely on the edge. Right, she has the same weakness as those other caster. Holy shit, I did it. Holy shit, I didn't do it. I looked away for 1 second. Choked it on the end. We basically cross-countered each other and both died out. All right. First things first. I really didn't do anything down there. Central City. We need more shit. Hey, dude. Homunculus is one scary customer. Went and hid myself as quickly as I could. The boss of the area. Let's see. New model, antiquated, mixed. File. Oh, we just don't have the scrap we need. All right. Pyroflective. Chance to inflict blaze wouldn't be bad. Counters with a magic bullet. That would also be good. But there's also these. Increase attack power. Activates when inflicted with a static effect and cures it. Wouldn't also be bad, but The thing is that with basically all the ones I don't have, with Regulus, Carsus, and Taurus, it also gives me another heal, which might be nice. 1 defense. We'll try that one. And reflective. Wait. And then let me go back to the bench and... yeah, that on there. That there. Yeah, because that gets me more heals, which is nice. Invincibility. New model. Rocket Fist might not be a bad one for angle. Special alloy. Don't have. New model parts for the... Eviscerate, I don't think's the thing. Barrage has the advantage of it being able to be angled upwards. Yeah, I'll grab a new model part for Lido. Could be fun. Could be useful. Model. Magic vial, so I can have more shit going on. Relic refinery does nothing. Because scrap is really hard to have, because this is the only one. Charging him with my big old robot dog is the only way that I can do it. To Rocket Fist. High grade parts. Equip you on the Y. Equip you on the Y. Fast travel. We'll give her one more go, and then clean up the area. We either die or we make it. Either or. Yeah, the reflector alone. Ooh, yeah, this is a good combination. Except I have to remember I can't use Lita when she's on the ground. I get more DPS elsewhere. But the trade-off is that I don't get it when she's stunned. Oh, you witch. Right in the middle of my backswing. If anyone gets that reference, and it's not the one or two people that I know will, I'll be surprised. Alright, there's no safety. Got her. Alright. Thing's a problem. Holy shit, I can't believe that worked. I had bumped the button out of sheer habit. Ah! Her teleports are so... getcha. Yep, phase change. Right, might have been worth it, but... good. Nope. This ain't it. I was hoping to juggle her up. I got greedy. think I can do it. Hang on. I also think I'm swapping Leto back just because I'm so much more used to Blazing Fist than Rocket Fist. Or I suppose I could compromise with the Leaping Fist. And oop. Because it's actually not that big of an issue for me to just jump up and let Leto hit him anyway. Oh, you're getting Yolvin. I'm not sure which one's the more powerful one, in all honesty. Oh, and the Scythe AoE can hit her on the ground, which is nice. Nope, you don't get a helper. You stay here and take it. I think that got her too. Oh, we've got it this time. Oh, ooh. I keep on forgetting that Yolvin has his own super move, and I got her by dashing or by knocking her down. Either way. Is she human? Or is there not a... Oh, she's probably as human as Leto is. Found the target, 2 frosts, a tuner, and a child. Verify the target status, then lock down subterranean testing site. So it's myself, Luciarch, deal with the other 2. The biological research facility. Take a look there. Not scared of homunculi, just like us. Aww. The blight? Professor, I'm so sorry. Listen to me. Need to run. Can't control it much longer. Glory in that barrier. If only I'd known. Sorry, we were trying to evacuate the students, but I lost that girl. I kept at it, and then I realized what I'd become. Nearly lost you, too. Back then, you helped me. Saw it in those memories. It was a whim at first, or maybe just curiosity. You hadn't been outside in a long time. The experiments in tuner training were taking their toll. Just made friends with a homunculus. Remember how excited you were to tell me. I'm sorry. The only memories I had are from after we were separated and I fell to the lower stratum. What of me? I understand I'm somehow connected to Gilroy. You? I thought Gilroy had destroyed you. It wasn't like him not to finish the job. What do you plan to do? Exact revenge for what I did to you? Wish to reclaim my memories, and then whether I or not I do, destroy his core. Don't underestimate Gilroy. Even with your memories, will prove formidable. Gilroy's turned mutant. A lot of tuners lost their lives to him. We have to stop him. No, not Gilroy, too. She is very cute. I intend to find him. I'm coming with you. That much. It's good to see you again, Lilac. Teach you everything I can. Oh, pressure ability. Homunculus manages the Sorcerer's Academy. Okay, so she is a homunculus. Just some of these are ridiculously human looking. Modeled after the Sorcerer's Delclin. Oh, Delclin. That's why. It's a natural gift for sorcery, as well as an unusually inquisitive nature, displaying her past tenure at a biological research facility. She harbors a strong admiration for humans, a trait she believes she was born with. Surge attacks continual falling while long as buttons held. It can move and jump, similar to Yolvin's. Specializes in status effects. Okay. We have a conundrum. We can either... I kind of want one of each ability of I like the autonomous automatic bird. I definitely need to keep Nola on because that's just constant, always have a weapon ready. Lido I like as being a sinker. And mentally, I can only hold down one button at a time, and that's R1, which is what Yolvin's on. So our options are cute goth raven boy, cute witch. I love how she's just on her broom like that. Clothes under your mantle. It's the academy uniform I gave you, isn't it? It is? I had no idea. Lilia picked it out, specifically because it looked like an tuner's uniform. Oh, that's cute. Lucy, could you tell me about the time you spent with Lilia? I was at the academy a lot, so I wasn't always around the two of you. Lilia was raising you to be a tuner, and in exchange for certain information, it was agreed that you would be safe from harm. The workers at the research facility, not to mention the Magnolias, weren't exactly normal. So Lilia did what she could to keep you safe and guarantee you some sort of life, even when the experiments didn't make it easy for her. Oh, Lilia. Wish I'd been able to do more for you both, but it's a little late for regrets. Alright. Team Witch's Memories. Start. Alright. What do I need for you? Special alloy, origin gem core. Volcanic. Whirlwind. So we got fire, lightning, tornadoes. Oh, that's... Yolvin might get reserved for bosses. Lysearch may be for walking around. See, miss... Also, that comes, like, almost fully upgraded. The heck? Alright. Set. One. We'll just... set you up. I like Bombard. Which does mean that I don't get... Wait, I should save. This does mean that I don't actually get any... there's more. Was I also going to get... Oh, there's more flying ship back there. Wild. Oh, there's also nothing else here. Just wall. I will say another thing I like about this game compared to the last one they made is they really decide, hey, you know what people liked and what we should do more of? We should do more climatic, emotional battles in the middle of fields of flowers. People like that, and it's definitely not soul-crushing. Alright, I can get behind her. Because I definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of those abilities. I think it does a little bit more damage than Yolvin. It's hard to tell, because the admittingly a weak spot is that comparisons aren't... Oh, wait. I understand the puzzle here. I get it now. So jump off there, send it back over, grab here, drop there. Nope, that ain't the puzzle. Oh, now I understand it. There's still a little bit of the Dark Souls trick of every elevator you step on. Damn it. Damn it. Of make sure you trigger the back the return on any elevator you step on, or else you're just going to be waiting a ton of time to get back there after things inevitably go south. But happens. Too frequently, but it happens. I will not be defeated by this jump puzzle. I refuse. There. So I think I understand. I might need to swap out Nola for a second ability, because you can use her to kind of hover. Yes, that's what that is. I was just making that way harder on myself. Oh! Huh. That might have been a better option for Lucia's boss fight. Makes sense, it's made by her. Alright. Next area. I refuse to not 100% complete it. I think part of it is just... Oh. Hello. She has good crowd control. Oh, wait. That's the sixth. It's the sixth dork we're looking for. Someone help. I'm here to help. I'd say don't worry, but you should honestly probably worry a little bit. Where are you going? Where am I going? Where are we going? Yeah, well, more scrap for the scrap pile. That is also something we need. Where could there be... The only other place I can see there being stuff is on the roof, but there's, like, not enough stuff. The ability to get on the roof does not really seem like that's where... Oh. I'm Ah! Maya, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Is everything satisfactory for you over there? But how was it? Were you able... Ooh, scrap. Were you able to get some work done? All in the shades. For anyone new here, I'm Eldritch Horror Brent, Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, who found an old man Blockbuster full of classic games and thought, hey, this is pretty neat. So mostly stream retro. Every so often I do something a bit newer. Tonight we're playing Ender Magnolias, and we just got Lucia. I don't actually know how to pronounce her name. I probably won't, and I am just glad that I'd found the problem. The problem was that earlier I was feeling cocky, and I turned this up to hard, and enemy attack frequency being at 1.5 really messes you up. So I turned it down to normal and then immediately stomped the boss that was giving me problems, and it's so much easier. Got new mine smelter setup. Nice. Yeah, we're making good progress. I have to admit the fact that it's a little bit easier has been nice. And ads are starting. I swear, there's... Ah. Wait. What if this is not an obstacle and just... Nope, it is an obstacle. I'm also very stubbornly not... Eh? Is there a thing up there? I'm refusing to leave until this has been... Oh, wait, I understand. Come on, go. Nope, barely. I'm refusing to leave these areas until I get 100% completion, just because I like it when the map goes ding. I also know that from playing Ender Lilies that if I want the true ending, which I will, I did that wrong. Get back to the wall. I am going to want it. All right, we're just... Come on, come on. Ah! That's definitely not the right way to do. I think I need to do a weird bit of platforming to get to the other side in order to climb up that. Ah, well. We will do that later. But yeah, if you have to raid and run, totally understand. Like, take care of yourself first, and thank you again for the raid. I mean, means a lot to get that support. Oh, you're still here being sad about stuff, which understandable, because yeah, I feel like I almost feel like what's needed for this specific section of the game is just a straight up flight ability. Because we have the grapple hook, we have the wall climb. Be honest, I had to actually look up how to progress on true ending because I was running in circles for a bit. Though to be fair, I'd poked around a little more in the right place, I would have found it. Yeah, that's a mood. I remember for Ender Magnolias, or not Magnolias, this is for Lilies, I did look up a guide for a couple of things because there's one or two jump puzzles that I'm like, I'm sorry, you want me to do what? And a few things that I remember running around in circles for a couple streams trying to find the dang gas mask. It was so hard to find. 5 of our students owe you their lives. Now we find Liza. Sorry, I couldn't save her. She's with the student she protected near the Central Plaza. Near Central Plaza? Understood. I will make my way there. Yeah, I remember the jump puzzles and Lily. Oh! So I'm just making this much harder on myself than I need to. Good to know. Because I remember one specifically that I think you needed to do to get upgrade materials for the Umbral Knight. That was like jump, hit Sigrid a couple times, dash, hit the Umbral Knight a couple times, hit this one random soul that has the ability of just full send it in a direction, and then cling to the wall and make your way up, and you'll maybe get it. It was kind of wild. Your students, I shall... Eliza, forgive me. Rest well knowing that you did all you could and that your students are alive because of you. Thank you. So, Isabel, it's my fault. I did this, Professor Eliza. It's not your fault. Mutated homunculi are not to be taken lightly. There's some challenge rooms where you need to jump wall grab, right? None of them would require specific... Okay, that's good. You're just pretty clear how to get it. That's good, at least. Oh, shoot. Ads. I will be back in a second. Yeah, music. Oh. I did not realize that we were back from ads. I zoned out. But yeah, it's good to know that there's not as insane jump puzzles as there was in Lilies, and that's more obvious that I do really get the feeling from this game that they had taken everything that worked with Lilies and iterated and appreciated, and I meant to say iterated and improved on it, saw the follow, slipped into the appreciate, but thank you, Sophia, for the follow. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you're doing good. Thanks for the first time chat, too. Good dino emote. I'm in here until things settle down. Is there anything I can do to help? Please let me know. Okay. Ooh! I think... Nope. Yeah, Magnolias ton. Oh yeah, for sure. Honestly, just the fact that like this doesn't take charges, that's a huge quality of life. Special alloy, high grade. I don't really like. I like Blazing Fists the most for Lido. I don't. Hello. That is very much highest power. I also like the fact that this, I forget her name already, that she is one of the more advanced and recent homunculi that you get, that most of her abilities require better stuff off the bat. Just a nice little detail. Administrator's amplifier. All right, new model, highest grade. Well, I may as well get that. Identify nonsense. All right. Oh, that's a nice little touch. That until you finish that side quest, that area is not completed. Say it wound up with a similar thing in Magnolias. Magnolias wound up using a set of abilities to start with for pretty much the whole game. Honestly, a little bit understandable. The game has a bit of Dark Souls vibes, where I remember in Dark Souls 1, the build that I used to beat the game was with the Zweihander you can get from like 10 minutes into the game if you full send into the graveyard with no concerns about your safety. And Dark Souls 2, what carried me through most of the game until I gave up and went with cargo pants, a hammer, and a prayer, was the cestus that you can buy at literally the first merchant. It has a feeling that most of your options aren't really upgrades, they're more side grades, which I can get behind. Going up. Am I just spamming this in hopes that the bombs hit something valuable? Yes. Will they? Probably not. Will I do it anyway? Of course. I think I'm making progress? Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Ooh, hey, a thing. Words on land. Ooh, a reference. The land once ruled by the ancient people was annexed by a foreign power and divided into 6 nations. Oh. In times, the people of these nations came to be plagued with the wrath of the verboten domain, which is said that the resentment of the ancients still festers. Land's End, founded in the north by a lord with an army of great knights, was situated closest to the verboten domain and suffered greatly from the hands of the blighted. Okay, sweet. We got 4 more sequels. Or 3. Yeah, 4 more sequels, 6 nation. Yeah, they're just options. Experiment and see what I like best and just settle on what I enjoyed. Like that. Yeah, and I've gotten a bit of use out of them. Like, I'd swap Yolvin for for either his basic guns when going against bosses or his drill bait for regular enemies. Ooh. Oh, this is an item. I thought those were more craftables. Grimoire provided to teachers at the Sorcerer's Academy. One time, human teachers were more commonly employed at the academy, but in time, the repeated experiments upon the living bodies of sorcerers yielded homunculized sorcerers that far surpassed humans. Ah, dang it. Oh, the dangers of automation. Eh? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to unlock this for when I fail. Yeah, because like I've enjoyed a bit of flexibility in my build. For the longest time, I did not touch the I refuse to even upgrade anything from the chain beast, because I'm like I am not going to use counter anythings, because I never learned how to parry in any game like this. I say as I parry multiple things. But it turns out the window for it in this game is so freaking generous. It's hard not to. There we go. That's what I wanted, and oh my god, there's more stuff. I was about to say, it's so generous. It's like I am having the same revelation in this game that I did with about parrying that I did with Helldivers and grenades. Because grenades are something in games I'm like, oh, cool. I have the option. I will never freaking use it. Because I am bad at timing the throws and using them in any way. And Helldivers has all their stuff on grenades. I'm like, wait, these are pretty good. Mostly because I always bring the 500 kilogram and the 180 and the 120 and 380 barrage everywhere I go, and carpet bomb everything. But you know what? I play the game to live out the fantasy of removing postal codes. Oh, there's another path. There's another tube, and like I kind of clean shop against what's her face, the witch. When I got the ability to the parry block or whatever that returned shots with bullets, like that one's pretty sweet. No, wait, I wanted to go higher. Ah, dang it. Cursed by my hubris to go through the maze again. No. Ah! Okay, I need to get up there, which means I have to go up on that, drop it, get back up there, and walk across. Right. Really, the biggest point of pain in all this is that I don't think very much. That a lot of the issues I have would be very much avoided if I was able to keep one singular thought in my head for more than 3 seconds. It's very rude that they have all this platforming that requires 4 seconds of thought. That is right outside of what I am able to do. Well, I swear. I actually don't know how to do this. How to get out of here. Where's the switch? No, I swear, I just need like a sticky note right in front of me at all times. Or like set up my phone for speech to text. Wait. Huh? Oh. This works a lot better to try to get out if you are at the right station to start the process. a little bit off the mark there. A little bit of self-inflicted continuous skill issue. A little bit wondering how I could be. Oh, I'm surprised by it. What was I talking about? I don't know. Okay, remember this time. Crossover, straight down. It's that platform on the map. I can literally see it. Hell yeah. Oh, there's a dude here. Yes. It's not safe here. I know this fucking theme. Hang on a fucking second. Lily, why are you still alive? I thought this was a distant future. First of all, dress. Hair's about the same. I like the fact that it appears that she has the Umbral Knight's cloak. Inherited that from Dad. Big ol' magic amulet. Something the matter? I'm deep in thought. Also, right in front of a terrarium of lilies. Calls it the Blight, too. Blight's plaguing this nation. Been looking into it. I believe I may have a connection to it. Yep. Lily, how are you alive? Wait, are they... Right, white priestesses are immortal. Never mind. Blighted fumes. They begin to emanate from the depths, from the land of origin, where the reign of death came. Here there's a device, the pillar of purification, that can cleanse the blight in the land of origin. It appears to not be working. Pillar of purification? Now, to look into the frosts. There are mutants everywhere. You need to get to safety. Don't worry. I'll leave soon. Hope she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing better than you do. Let her work. Oh. Yeah, that is 100% Lily. Look. Statue of the Knight behind with a red cloak draped over it. It's like, yeah. Even if he's not out and active, the Umbral Knight's looking over her. Well, let's fucking love that. I know they won't do this because the devs are making a Souls-like, wait, I can't go here. Game. They know show don't tell more enough to not just do this, but a DLC where we play as Lily figuring stuff out. I had a similar reaction when I found that. Yeah, I bet that is like, if you know, you know, and if you don't, then it's like, huh, well, there's no shortage of weird women who are oddly knowledgeable and won't tell us anything but cryptic stuff. But then it's like, oh, because my thought process was random and tuner. We've had these encounters before. Wait, that music is familiar. Wait, that's a Lily. Wait. Good to know that she's doing good. And also learn to speak. Love that for her. Wait, I have to hold, not... Ah. Although I suppose she... Wait. That makes a lot of sense, but it's also a spoiler. But I'm a little mad about how much sense that all makes. Okay, how do I get up there? I know there's an item or something there. I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. Okay, where is it going? What am I doing? It annoys me there's so much stuff left unfound here. Alright, where's... Right, that's where the... Oh, right, it's almost 10 p.m. I should... I should stop. I should raid out. What is this? I'm going to... Yes, my brain is doing the thing where the brain ain't braining. Let me just quit out and find someone to raid. Yeah, thank you so much for coming by. We have this small issue where several of the people I was raiding into was raided into other people that raided into me, so I just have myself on a screen. Oh god. There's someone playing Sonic 06, and given that that was my first Sonic game, I feel like I should, because any level with shadow on a hovercraft is pain. So rating to sync there. Oh yeah, another weird shape-shifting void cat blob thing. Love that. I'll be live when I'm live next. I'm gonna be honest, the brain ain't braining. See ya.